welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Charmaine. I do a mixture of eclectic style, practical fashion tips, as well as curly hair tutorials and lifestyle content. You can find me on Instagram at Charmsy pretty much daily, and also on TikTok at Miss Charmsy. I think a lot of you know I'm not really a basics kind of girl, but I do appreciate basics for building a wardrobe, and especially if fashion and style is not really your forte, I think it's important to stick to things that are low on trends, low on prints, and really focusing on classic streamlined pieces that stand the test of time, that's not really going to go out of style, especially if you're just starting out and you are on a budget. So for this video, I was just thinking of the person out there that is starting from ground zero and maybe only has about $50 to $60 to a lot to a wardrobe, and I just want to point you in the right direction, and I would say go the thrift route. There's this misconception that a thrift store is just like a rummage yard, but they're actually very organized, especially if you go first thing in the morning. You'll notice that everything is organized by commodities, so blazers are all in one section, shirts are all in one section, pants are all in one section, whereas when you go into a retail store, it's merchandise to tell a color story or a trend story. So you're going to have all things that are kind of matching together, but that can be confusing if you are trying to build a wardrobe starting from basics. So if you want to get out a little pen and paper or whatever to just take notes, the first thing I'm going to suggest is that you get yourself a white shirt. This is probably the most classic piece that you can have in your wardrobe. Suits every body type. Of course, personalize it to your style. If you like something a little bit more trendy, I would say go with like an oversized look. That way you can do things like tying it up at the bottom, rolling up cuffs, layering it so that the bottom is peeking out, stuff like that. Or you can go for something a bit more fitted and streamlined. The thing that I like to do when I'm wearing an oversized shirt is to do this little trick where you tie the bottom, like the double knot that you see done quite often, especially if it's being worn as a crop. What you do is you just search for the little buttonhole at the button at the top closest to the knot and just put the button through the hole to secure it. That way it's going to stay in place all day. And of course, a white shirt, you can tuck it into your pants, you can wear it worn out, you can belt it. It really will stretch your wardrobe. And to be honest with you, most people that see you in it are not going to think, oh, she's wearing the exact same white shirt every day. They'll just assume that this is something that's your favorite, kind of like how Simon Cowell has all the money in the world and he still wears the white t-shirt all the time. It's kind of like that. People just assume, oh, this is your thing. Item number 2, I would say to look for a pair of dress pants. Stay close to your personal style. But of course, a foolproof style would be going for a black pant. Getting something that fits you well. If it's dragging on the floor, get it tailored. If you can't afford to get it tailored at this time, do a simple tuck and you can just like stitch a little bit along the sides. And if you don't want to do that, there's also hem tape, literally tape underneath. Fit is so important when you're trying to look stylish and put together. So if your pants are kind of sagging and dragging on the ground and you're stepping on them, it instantly makes your outfit look a little bit more disheveled or sloppy. So I went into the section with the black pants, and it's so funny because I'm not a black pants kind of girl, but I was gonna do it just for this video, and lo and behold, just these other pants were just placed in there, and they were more my style, and I got super excited. I was just like, yes, these are perfect. To be honest with you, I wish they fit me a little bit bigger, but that's the thing with thrift stores. You just never know. You guys gotta try it and see. But at least I could do them up for this video, so I was happy about that. Item number 3, I would say either find yourself a pair of denim or casual pants. It's really your preference and your personality. I ended up finding a pair of cream denim, and to me, I think cream or white is also a really good idea if you're comfortable wearing it. I know not everybody is into that. It is one of those pieces that is so easy to transition through seasons, but it is also easy to look formal or casual, just depending on how you style it. If you pair pastel tops with white or cream bottoms, it's very much appropriate. And then you picture in the wintertime cozy sweaters, a monochromatic look, or even during the holiday season, you do see a lot of white and cream as well. Number 4, I would say to get either a cardigan, a duster, which is pretty much like a long shirt slash cardigan sort of look, just kind of long, hides the bum area, just goes right to the ground, or a trench coat. This is, or I mean, you can do all if you want, but this is really going to help to maximize your pieces as well. What I specifically like about a trench is that, again, it's something that you can make, that can instantly make an outfit look either formal or casual, all depending on how you style it, how you cuff it, how you tie it, what footwear you put with it, the outfit you put with it. It's very, very versatile. You see them at the thrift store quite often. I found a cropped one. Typically I would go for a longer one, but because I already have a longer one from Zara, I just figured go for a cropped one for something a little bit different. It is a great layering piece when you want to switch up your look, and for functionality. Obviously we get cold sometimes. Now, if you don't do the trench, a cardigan is also great for the same purposes of switching up the look a little bit, but also providing warmth if you need it. Depending on the style of cardigan, sometimes you can even rock it as a top. Next, I would highly recommend you get a blazer. If you can get more than one, that's great. If you can get 2, I would say get a classic one, so perhaps it's black or white or gray. And then a printed or, you know, a pop of color, something with personality. In the thrift store, you tend to see those classic prints a lot. So you'll see like the fine plaids. Then you see a lot of khaki colors as well. A tip to you is, if you see a style that you like and you're not crazy about the shoulder pads, you can remove them. You're not crazy about the buttons, you can replace them. There are little things you can do to tweak it to make it more personal to you. And then on top of that, blazers right now, you're seeing oversized blazers, belted is very popular right now. And so if the blazer that you find is a little bit on the big side, don't forget that you can make it a little bit more fitted just by adding a belt. I saw so many cute blazers, but there was one that stood out to me in particular. Hot pink color, and then it has a gold button, which is just like totally my personality. I know it's not everybody's. But I'm just going to show you, and I mean, visualize it as the color that would suit you, but I'm just going to show you how you can mix and match your outfits with it. Number 6, one dressy top. Satin is really big right now, and you can always find these at thrift stores. I found a nice kind of gold tone satin. Of course, that is not for everybody. If you can find maybe a black one or a white one, or if you want to skip satin altogether, maybe it's a nice pinstripe shirt or a pop of color that maybe, you know, suits you. It's always nice to have another top aside from the white shirt, so that, you know, you can intermix things a bit more, so that you're not literally having to wear the same shirt all the time. And lastly, look for some belts. The thrift store, they're like $2.99. Go through and see which ones suit your style. I found these little ones here with the gold buckles. They were thin, and I bought 2. Now some people might think, oh, why would you buy 2 that look exactly the same? Sometimes I double it up for a more unique look. It just adds a little bit of interest to the eyes, and then it gives the illusion of one thicker belt when you don't have one thicker belt. Keep in mind when you're looking for the belts to try some that can fit the waist, and then some that can fit lower, like to wear in pants or jeans. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please let me know below, and let me know what else I can help you with in terms of fashion tips. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Sharmzy, TikTok at Miss Sharmzy. I'm learning some dances, okay? And I will see you guys next time. Bye!